Okay, so time to start looking at a practical application question. Oh boy, here we go. This is a motorized model Ferris wheel, has a radius of 22 centimeters. Well, okay, so you got a Ferris wheel. It's got a radius of 22 centimeters. Let's think about this. Here's the wheel right here. You've got a radius from here to here, which is 22. So that means its total height is going to be another 22, which is a total of 44. Let's think about that for a second, right? From bottom to top, you're going to have a distance of 44 centimeters. That's how tall this guy's going to be. Now, the other thing that you have to include is the fact that this Ferris wheel, the bottom of the wheel is 3 centimeters above the base. So in other words, it's sitting there, some sort of big base here that's going like this, probably, right? There's the base. That's got to be in another 3 centimeters above this. So the total height of this Ferris wheel has to be the 44, which is the radius from here to here, plus the extra 3 centimeters here for a total height of 47 centimeters. That's how high this particular model is. Okay, great. It takes 10 seconds to complete one revolution. And the graph here below, and I'm going to show you the graph right away, shows the height of one of the chairs during the 2 rotations of the wheel, starting at the lowest point. Huh? What do I mean? Look at the graph right here. Look, the lowest point is right here. Remember, that was 3 centimeters above. Notice from here, shunk to here. So this is starting here, going up, reaching its highest point, which again, if you think about it, is the radius of 22 and 22, so its highest height. So if you think about it, from here to here, this point here to this point here is 22 and 22, which is 44 centimeters, but that's not the highest height because, of course, it's 3 centimeters off the ground, so A actually works out to be 47 centimeters. Isn't that interesting? Okay. Now, let's go. Let's do the rest. What are the values of A? A, simple. We just figured it out. 47 centimeters. Okay, so it goes up to height, and then it comes back down. But all this time, it stays 3 centimeters above the ground. All right, so B, what is B? Well, in this case, B is right here. B is, what's the height off the ground? Oh, easy, 3 centimeters. Okay, what's C and D? C, after you erase all this stuff, is right here. That must be your starting point. So that's a time of 0. What is D? D is your end point. And remember, you're doing 2 revolutions, an up, a down, back to where you were, going up and down all over again. And it says right back here, for 1 revolution, it takes 10 seconds to complete 1 revolution. So this is really easy because there's 1 revolution to 10. That must mean your D value here has got to be 20 seconds. Real easy so far. That's just awesome. Okay, so now, what is the domain and range of the graph? So we're starting here at 3. We're going to 47. There's your range. We're starting here at 0. And we're going to 20 seconds. There's your domain. So if you want to do this as interval notation and all the rest of the stuff, you can. Let's just do interval notation and set notation. Okay? Interval notation, you start at 0, right there. You go to 20. There's your domain. So your domain starts at 0, goes to 20, and includes 0 and 20. Your range then starts at 3 and goes to 47. So starts at 3 and goes to 47 inclusive. So you include those 2. In terms of set notation, okay, here we go. We can say domain is our time, which we'll call t, time t such that t is between 0 and 20. So t has to be between 0 and 20. Oops, that's a little too close. Okay, there we go. Give me some room here. 0 and 20. So including 0 is bigger than 0 and less than or equal to 20, such that t is, again, an element of R because we're including all the values of t. Range, then, is, think about this. We're talking our heights, right? So all values of h such that the height has to be between 3 and 47. Look how pretty this is. Between 3 And 47, there's your height, has to include 3, has to be less than or equal to 47. Your height is an element of our bracket, and you are done.